Previously on Twilight's Edge. The party takes in the energy of the Devildrome, a concealed urban arena where diverse fighters duke it out for glory. An activity that is not entirely legal in Westcrown, of course. Acting on information about the missing Pathfinders, they get friendly with owner Rance Lucca, who has some flashy plans of his own in mind.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Tumble Through!
Tumble Through!
I am your host and GM, Crifu Bernal. My pronouns are he, him. And yeah, I'm down for a touch of Bloodsport.
Whoa, okay. What would your fighter name be, Crifu? Or your costume? One or the other.
I was just thinking, I grew up on American football, so, Bloodsport, I was raised on it, essentially.
Yeah, masculine drag, yeah.
My fighter name would have to be the QB. I don't know.
I think tight end, though. Pretty good.
Thank you. I'll take tight end.
My name is not Tight, and my name is Aida. My pronouns are she and her. I'm playing Sombra, who is a bright Kayal monk. Sombra's pronouns are she, they. Bloodsport? I haven't disliked Bloodsport, but I've never really gotten into the appeal thereof. A while ago, I mentioned one of these intros, especially to Evan, about these fighting cholitas, the indigenous women in Bolivia. I actually went to a show on my last holiday. I know it's like staged and everything, but the things they do, like
athleticism is amazing, isn't it?
No, but
right?
like they flat out slap the open chesticles. Like, I don't know how you're faking that with the big ass slap sounds. And I'm like, what?
A tatty slapping?
The tatty slapping. That's my intro. Follow that.
Right. Booking tickets.
Yeah, I don't know how to respond to that, but I'm just going to introduce myself. Hoi, I am Anna. I use they, it pronouns, and I play Lowen, he, they pronouns, and Lowen is a Hellspawn Nephilim wizard. I also don't really watch, or otherwise have watched in the past, Bloodsport. I did participate. I did kickboxing for a while, which I enjoyed. I did karate. I don't know if that counts, but I do enjoy that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a wrestling match. I know a lot of wrestling or in general, like any kind of thing like that. A lot of my friends are into it, and I know that some people have been trying to get me to watch it. So who knows? Maybe one day.
Amazing. Kia ora, hi, I'm Evan, and I play Nico, our Rainfall Orc Leaf Druid. Both our pronouns are he, him. Now, if I had a fighting Bloodsport name, it would be the Magnificent Manu.
And what's that mean?
A Manu in Māori is like doing a water bomb. It's like doing a massive splash, like a diving, backslapping bomb into the water, which that would be my signature move. The Magnificent Manu.
Getting people wet. All right.
Yeah.
A cannonball.
It's like a cannonball.
No. Well, the way Evan describes it, I imagine more like a belly flop or like a back flop.
It's more of a back flop, but you gotta land in the water ass first, and then sort of like onto your back.
So it's a booty bomb.
It's a booty bomb. Okay, it's a booty bomb.
Okay.
Devastating.
Deadly.
Episode title.
Absolutely
So
deadly.
Evan's fighting name was Booty Bomb.
No.
Yes, that is canon now. That's canon now.
No.
And you've been bombed.
Yeah, that's your canon. You could say like you've been bombed. Like,
if I see you at UKG, I'm just gonna yell across the whole place, "Hey, booty bomb!"
Oh dear.
Hello, my name is Jen Vaughn. My pronouns are she, they. Perfect segue. And I play Cerulean Blue. Pronouns she, her. I used to play a lot of softball. Like, I was on a traveling team. So we, like, all summer just going to these small, terrible towns, some of them. And I broke a lot of fingers. But Bloodsport-wise, I was on a video game. And to get a morale event, I was a narrative designer, but to get everyone in the mindset of the characters, I booked. We all went boxing and got a boxing lesson together. So that way, because it was a fighting game.
Ooh, nice.
And then the second event was we're all going to drive an 18-wheeler, but then COVID happened. So
Damn.
see if you can figure out what the game was from those two things. So,
Wait, that was one game?
yeah. It was Transformers.
Oh.
Sorry. It was I was like, get in the mind of Optimus Prime.
Grand
by
Theft
Drag.
Auto.
Oh God, that would have been
Yeah.
Yeah, let's steal a car.
Yeah.
I think with this table, with the wonderful faces I'm seeing here on my screen, I would love to, if health allows, etc. I'd love to try like nasty old roller derby together.
Yes.
Oh God, on like a elevated track too, so we get the speed
Oh,
and
yeah.
the lean.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if my old knees would be able to handle that.
I was going to say.
That's why I say health allows. In a fantasy world, we can do it.
Hey, Evan, you cannot back out, Evan. We already had a thing going on. We're going to race.
We've already got a race.
We're
We've got a
also
foot
going to
race
do roller
booked,
derby. Yeah,
okay?
perfect.
We've got a foot
yes.
race booked. I'm just
Perfect.
I was gonna say Cerulean's got like a what's it called? A ride along or something?
a ride
A
along.
come along? A come along, so I could pull you in
Nice.
this fake. We could get you a
Wild.
wagon and you could
Interesting mental picture.
I think I could roller skate. I got roller blades. I got some roller blades.
yeah,
Sure.
same.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah.
Hey, Tumblebugs, it's time for another Cool Wizard question.
Cool wizard question.
Cool wizard question.
Cool Wizard Whispers. This week's Cool Wizard question comes from Penitent, who asks, what pet would each of the player characters have if they had the option? Plus, Krifu, what pet would Thazing have? As Penitent says, I know you love that horrible little guy. First off, Thazing isn't little, so take that back. How dare you?
His dimples are little.
Amazing.
He's got little parts, probably. We joked before the recording started that Thazing, if mirrors could be pets, that Thazing would have a mirror as a pet. But I think I'm going to make it canon that on the Ulvano estate that Thazing has a flock of peacocks.
Of course he does.
They're so beautiful, and he loves admiring them. And occasionally he'll like pluck some feathers for an outfit so that he can wear them around or decorate something. Yeah, I mean, he's not an animal lover, but he doesn't really care about, maintaining their...
He's got people for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. Okay, I'll go next then because I have my answer. It's funny actually that this question came up because there was a while ago I did as a kind of writing warm-up. I wrote a thing where when Lowen was a kid at the orphanage, he caught a rat because he wanted a pet and then had to let go of it because it was sick, which makes sense. But I do think in that sort of same vein, Lowen would have a pet that people would probably consider scary. I don't know why people are scared of rats, but they are. But I think it would be more something like, very obviously, a snake. Maybe a tarantula or something like that. But definitely the kind of pets that most people don't really consider pets. But a snake, I think, would be nice. And maybe also taking care of a snake would teach them how to take care of their own skills a bit better because they've never really been taught anything about that. So that would be fun.
Very witchy vibes.
Witchy vibes for sure. Oh, cool wizard vibes.
Cool wizard vibes. Let's see. Sombra. Sombra, born and raised in the city in West Crown. Sombra would probably love a pet that screams badass, predator, a wolf, a falcon, a hawk. Something really cool. But either the player would wish for Sombra to have like the IRL animal with like happiest, smiliest face, the quokka.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I'm imagining that Sombra was doing a thing and was sort of like forced, compelled to do a good because she saw this little quokka with like a hurt little leg and she's like, crap, I have to take care of this. And she would have this little quokka. But to make it funny, this quokka would be like a kleptomaniac or something. So she has to constantly like
Oh, wow.
recapture it or like explain or undo its shenanigans.
Amazing.
So she'd be beset by a kleptomaniac quokka that you see traumatized as like a baby. But she'd hide it from everyone, her talking baby language to it.
When we first met Sombra, she was coming back from being abroad, from on a ship at sea. So it's not impossible that Sombra has like come upon an animal like this in their travels.
Give her the cutest, adorablest thing.
I love that you're like, not those shenanigans, and then the quokka steals like some gold from a bad person. You're like, no, that's good. Good job. Like, tiny clap.
Yeah, like clicker train it to like recognize rich people.
For Cerulean Blue, I think for her it would actually be a flying squirrel. First of all, because she loves like small creature, and it appeals to her to protect something, but also flying squirrels, they glide. They're actually gliders, so she could like, when she had both of her wings, she could fly and be like, check this shit out, man. And so the squirrel's like, hell yeah, they're high-fiving and sharing treats and stuff. Obviously the squirrel is less happy right now with only one wing, but they'd still be friends, obviously, and just
That's
fun little
cute.
buds, having a good time.
The squirrel and the quokka team up and become like a duo of like just stealing, like just pickpocketing rich people is what I'm seeing in my head.
And for Nico, he already has a pet snake. Jeremy, if I recall correctly.
And a pet fox, Pumpkin Sprinkle.
Pumpkin Sprinkles.
Yes.
So, I don't know
Nico's menagerie.
I don't know if we need to add to the menagerie.
Nico would totally add to the menagerie. And
Yeah.
100%. Look, Nico with the horses in season 1.
Also, yeah.
Evan went ahead in between seasons and retrained the druid ability to talk to animals, so that instead Nico can talk to plants now. But yeah, we definitely saw Nico could have easily just like let one of the horses from the Hell Knights brought that home and put it up in the arboretum.
what a good boy.
It's that like meme of like, what do you like? There's this guy with like an ostrich and like a smoothie coming out of an elevator, and someone being like, "What do you have there?" And then he's go, "A smoothie." That's like Nico. Like the party is like, "Nico, what do you have there?" And he's like,
Yeah, he's like, it's chocolate.
"No, the horse behind you." Yeah. Yeah.
Looking forward to the next, to the addition to the menagerie, and I'm looking forward to the next question by another cool wizard. Thanks, cool wizard.
Thanks, Cool Wizards.
you.
If you would like to also submit a Cool Wizard question, you can go to the Tumble Through Patreon in the episode link and sign up at the €5 Cool Wizard tier.
Easy.
Yes.
See you soon.
Bye.
So, yeah, we're back at the Devildrome. It's 5 p.m. now on this beautiful spring day. I think Fire Day it was, so it's the end of the week. And Rance Lucca has just pitched what if, for the final of the Hellcaller Cup, we have the finalists team up against the Players of Larazod. Can you imagine what that would do? I mean, I have 24 hours to market this, but Sunday would be the biggest event the Devildrome has ever seen. We could call it like a Sunday event.
All right.
I'm missing something. Is that like
It's like something they would do for like monster truck rallies
Oh,
in the US.
Ah.
yeah,
Is
Yeah,
it
sorry,
called-
you got to be. I was typing it. Sunday.
Is it called Sunday also in Pathfinder?
It is actually, yeah. Tomorrow is Star Day, and then I think it's Sunday, and then we go to Moon Day.
That's a proposition. What's in it for us? Beyond, of course, fame, glory.
Of course, being named the newest champions of the Hellcallers Cup, you would receive the trophy gold goblet that sells for a pretty penny. I'm usually able to buy it back through the night market. Typically 500 gold is what people can get for it.
All right. Like loan sinking.
wow, that is quite the proposition, Rance. Quite the proposition.
I mean, really, I'm sure you don't need the money. You just performed on the island for goodness sake, for the gods' sake. But
Everyone loves money. Everyone loves money. We're not saying that.
What about the keepsake?
a keepsake? I don't really have much to give besides the trophy.
We can pick one.
Maybe some of those busted rubble pieces. Cerulean points up at some of the broken statues.
The statues? That's my personal property. I mean,
The broken pieces?
each piece up there is selected and has value to me.
All right, all right.
Ooh.
More value than the biggest show your organization, your business will ever experience?
Well, what pieces are you even thinking about? I saw you examining them up there.
I appreciate art. I was just looking around.
How about one statue's? Cerulean catches herself. One statue's worth of rubble.
Or you mark which ones you absolutely do not want to part with, and then we'll have a look.
Is there one in particular that you're interested in? He's looking a little
Not
like...
yet.
I
Not
mean,
yet.
I'm open to the idea, but I'm not just gonna sign away everything.
No, I get that. You said some of them were family heirlooms. If you mark those, then unless you don't care about family heirlooms, you won't touch those. I'm not sure. I was just looking. I'm just thinking.
But we have time. If you want to take a look around, we can talk about it tomorrow or even on Sunday. It doesn't need to be a decision we make right now. But
Yes,
knowing
of
that
course.
I would owe you a favor or a boon.
Yes. Looks at the rest. Like also looks at Cerulean because Cerulean immediately picked up on what Loam was trying to do and Loam uh-huh.
Cerulean does a double wink at you.
A blink,
Which looks
yes.
like blinking.
Yeah, perfect.
I mean, there's also a cut of the winnings from your ticket sales. A percentage for the winners, obviously. That's standard, isn't it?
Very minimal cut.
Oh, okay. What about also just to make it a little sweeter? I'll get a contract to have my own food cart here on your premises.
If you want to draft up a contract, I'd be happy to sign something like that, even outside of this arrangement.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, we could do that outside the arrangement. That doesn't have to be involved in this. Nice. Like that. I like that. Yeah, good. What about also our per diem? If we're gonna be performing, that you look after us for the next couple of days. You know, hotel, nice place, looked after.
I could put you up in one of the rooms upstairs, I guess. I can't guarantee that it's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Saves us trekking all the way back, back and forth, and we'll probably want to work through some of our strat.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. Yeah, definitely.
Amazing. What do you think, Sombra? Does this work with you? Get to punch the people. Hey, hold on. Do we have to punch Baruch?
Yes, so that's what I was thinking would be the little boulder and his buddy, plus Mantrathor versus the four of you.
Okay.
I think all things considered, I'd be, to channel a bit of Zakun here, honored to punch Baruch. And I think he'd hold the same sentiment.
Nico nodding in agreement, envisioning Zekun's own voice in his head about the honor of it. Yeah, you're right. He would see this as an honor to face off against each other.
Plus, this way, if you lose, then Mantrathor doesn't win on his own and at least has to share the title.
That's true. Yeah. No, I like that.
Cerulean's gonna turn to the group. Is it okay if I am involved as well, since I was not actually on stage before?
Yes, sure.
100%.
Cerulean, we kind of need you.
Nodding.
Cerulean just soaks in those words, knowing how much they cost Sombra. Thank you.
So here's what I'm seeing. We'll have Sombra on the floor with that cool mask of theirs that changes faces, and whatever you want to wear is fine by me, but maybe we can tie it in with the Trials of Larazod. And then the three of you, I guess, are you a spellcaster? He points at Cerulean and then doesn't even wait for an answer. The three of you in the cage, of course, casting whatever spells you can to support. It would be awesome if we could see that devil claw from inside the cage. And he looks at Nico when he says that.
Doesn't the devil claw have to be outside the cage?
It's true, but unfortunately spellcasters have to stay in the cage. It's sort of the whole point of the thing. Sombra. Ida's making faces.
I'm already looking. I've got spells, it's fine.
Deal's off.
No.
Deal's off.
I need to be outside the cage.
Well, then Sombra would have to be inside the cage.
Sombra can't cast spells.
Sombra can't cast spells.
Then
We have time to figure it out.
Cerulean holds up a clawed hand. Wait. I understand the caged aspect for Lowen and myself. We are quite advanced spellcasters, but you can't hide Larazod himself in the shadows.
With the claw, and I manifest the claw right in front of him.
ooh, I mean that's a really nice claw.
Right in his face.
That is spotlight material.
But the Devildrome is all about singular fighters.
This is the first time this has ever happened, right? Mix it up. Keep it fresh. Let's go.
Question. Can the summoners target each other's cages?
No, that is against the rules. They are only allowed to cast spells on their teammates or summon new combatants into the arena.
The thing is, you've got Mantrathor with an owlbear and Little Boulder. That's 2 combatants against Sombra. Gotta be fair.
Sombra whispers to Nico, can you put like a claw on Pumpkin Sprinkles?
Pumpkin Sprinkles is still requiring some mending.
Ah.
Possibly on Ugo. Sorry, Creepy, have a little think. If it's not gonna work, I'll back down. Fine.
Well, okay, so time out.
Yeah.
Evan, Nico would then be in the arena with only a claw. Like, you're not casting other spells in the arena.
Nico would be not allowed to be a spellcaster if he's outside of the cage. He'd have to like be weapon melee.
Okay.
Or the claw.
So if the cantrip to keep the claw up, like that's the only thing I can do.
Basically, yeah. And then items, you're not allowed to cast summoning spells, offensive spells, or buffing spells while you're on the floor.
Okay.
Only your teammates in the cage are allowed to cast buffing spells on you or summoning spells, but they are also not allowed to cast offensive spells.
So it's not offensive spells.
What about illusion and such to aid?
Illusion is a weird gray space, but like
Confusing them in any way?
the intention is that the casters within the cages are not allowed to cast spells that affect their opponents.
Just things to the... Okay.
Yeah, I mean more just like
Just a buff.
yeah. Okay,
Or
fair.
summon.
Or is invisibility?
Or transform them.
I mean, if you cast invisibility on Sombra, for example, that might give her mechanical benefits on a round or
That's
two.
what I'm thinking. Like that, because it's invisibility is listed as illusion, for example.
That is a buff that affects your teammate.
I have a couple of spells that are gray scrape, but we could figure that out outside of thing. But yes. Okay, cool.
So
We don't know how many spells we're
really this boils down to how Evan wants Nico to play in the fight. If you want to be summoning animals or elementals from in the cage or casting buffs on Sombra. The other thing is, like, one person summons, like we saw the twins, one person summons something, the other person can buff that up. But if Evan really wants Nico to be on the floor as a melee combatant, then Evan needs to just tell us if that's what you really, really want.
I don't have any summoning spells.
Yes, you do.
Well, apart from a couple of trees.
I have summon animal.
Summon animals on the primal spell list.
I think I took that. I don't know why it's on my list, but I
What
remember
if we
I
had
taken
twin
it.
vomit swarms?
Summon animal, summon fae, summon plant or fungus. And then second rank is
okay,
summon
okay.
elemental.
True.
Oh, I also still have the Create Undead for the wolf skeleton, plus the onyxes you need for it.
That is a ritual. So the undead would be like following you around. It would be an animal companion, essentially.
Okay, I won't go in, but I will have to look at my primal spell list because it's extensive.
Right.
Okay.
I will
yeah,
take
okay.
time until then also to like learn some more spells. You are, no, you're not able to learn spells through scrolls, right? You
No,
have to, you can
but
cast
I'm
them.
going to summon an elemental or something
Okay,
like
okay.
that.
Nico
That'll kick
knows
ass.
all of his spells already.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Okay, you taught me down. You've taught me down. Okay.
And Rance, of course, doesn't know what you can do. He doesn't know that you're a druid with access to the primal spell list.
Yeah.
So if you were like, no, I have to be on there, I wouldn't say no. But I just want you to know that Nico has a lot of more opportunity to help in the cage than I think you thought.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm happy to go in the cage. I think for Nico, when you mentioned Zekun and the honor of the fights with Baruch, he was like, yes. But then mechanically, he's like, no, Sombra's a fighter. I've got magic. I can do better. I am gonna make Sombra even tankier than she is.
Mm-hmm. I'm a little worried, to be honest.
Yeah. Sombra's gonna be a god.
I know what I'm casting on Sombra already. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm also looking through mine. And I've got a
with
couple.
consent, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess we're in. Looking forward to tomorrow, and Sombra sort of turns to her 3 party members, sort of raises her shoulders and says, all respect to the others, but let's fuck them up.
All right.
By we, I mean you.
No, we.
Okay, we.
Team sports.
Bloodsports.
All right. Rance slaps his knee and says, hot dog! This is going to be great! And he gets up and immediately starts thinking about, all right, how to market this? We've got 24 hours.
Poster. You need to get some posters out.
Well, posters, stat. And I imagine that some humans and probably goblins too, because White Chin's Kingdom's not far from here, begin running around, and they grab markers and posters and begin drawing stick figures of all of you. I don't know.
Oh no.
Precious.
Hell yeah.
And then, of course, Rance says, yeah, of course, and feel free to find a spot upstairs. And he points to the doors to the north, where Lowen and Cerulean saw some of the backstage action. Feel free to find a spot in one of the rooms upstairs. There's plenty of space.
All right.
Sweet. Got a room.
Yeah, room.
It's fine.
As long as it's safe from the night creatures,
Basically. You get up there and you're sharing. It's basically it's an entire floor the walls have been completely torn down, so it's super open concept. And you're able to maybe just throw your bags down in a corner. There are a few other groups that are staying here as well. But mostly people who either just failed out of the semifinals and are just hanging out for the weekend as the cup comes to an end. On Sunday, or people who actually work here at the Drome and for Rance Lucca, and it's just all kind of mixed up together in this space.
Is there any indication that Rance lives here?
Yeah, on the floor above.
All right. If we have time later, Lowen would like to go and find him.
Okay. We have time. The event won't even start until noon on Sunday, and we're in the evening now on Friday, Fire Day. So you tell me what you want to do over the next 36 hours.
Well, in the evening I would like to find Rance, and then later over time I have a lot of spells still in for my spellbook to put in mine, so I'm probably going to attempt to look through those and put as many in as I possibly can.
You mentioned potions are allowed within the arena.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going shopping. Or let me know what sort of things are available, and I guess Sombra would be looking for buffs beyond just potions. The potions are always nice. Healing potions are always nice.
Yeah, and you'll have a full day tomorrow to go back into the city and do a shopping trip. I think there are things that need to be sold also from our heist.
And so just to be clear, it's offensive is allowed, defensive, offensive for our ally, defensive against the targets in the other cages.
No, you can only cast spells that target your allies.
Perfect. That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically you cannot cast on the undead owlbear.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we can't cast anything that even if it were to, I think, affect Sombra would. So for example, let's say mirror image does not apply to other people. I think it's only me. But let's say it was, I couldn't do that because that is an illusion. And it would be...
No.
That sounds fair.
So when I was saying illusion is the gray space, it's different if you cast invisibility on Sombra, which that's an illusion, than it is if you cast an illusion of a dragon in the middle of the field.
Right.
That's not a summon, and that's affecting the opponents.
Then what about Shadow Projectile? Because what it does do is that if it succeeds, the other person is off guard to the triggering attack, which is Sombra's attack, but it will also take damage from mine.
That would be illegal.
That would be illegal. Okay, so not
Because
that. Because it's yeah.
You're targeting an opponent with the spell.
It's an illusion of the incoming attack, but yes, okay. It would take mental damage rather, but I get what you
You're
mean.
targeting
I,
your
I,
opponent with the
I'm gonna have to go through all of them after this and then figure out which one do and do not work.
I'm so stoked. I have a list.
This is great, yeah. But yeah, I would in the evening like to, if everyone... Lowen is not leaving his bag in a corner somewhere. There's too many things in there. We will go up to Rance's room or place.
So you go up to Rance's apartment. He has the floor above. The stairwell up to Rance's floor is quite bare, but also not dusty, but it does have this old feel, like crumbly. I don't know if that's the right word.
I get
The
you.
walls and things feel crumbly when you go up there. He has a lot of candles burning, a lot of floor furniture.
Okay.
So like bags and carpets and things to lay on or small cushions to sit on. And he's like, oh, hey, Blowen,
Hi.
welcome. Come in. I'm just drinking some mead.
Yeah, like Lowen like looks around and enters and then goes, alright, nice. I guess if you lived here long.
Couple years. Moved in when we were starting to build the place. And I just never left.
Alright, as long as you like it and it's safe. Is it safe?
It's safe enough.
Safe enough. And that's fair. Is it like Lowen just like takes another moment to look around, take it in, and then looks towards Rance. I just wanted to quickly chat, nothing super important, but I'm wondering, you recognize me as player in the Players of Larazod, but are you aware that we've met before?
Yeah, I think I remember you from the island.
Well, I've not been there for many years now, and I guess I just wanted to say that it's good to see that you're doing well, in the sense of leaving did me a lot of good, and it seems like it has done you a lot of good too, and that's it, basically.
I imagine Lowen's still standing, and
Yeah.
Rance is on the floor, sort of leaning very Captain Morgan style with a cup in his hand.
Yeah.
And his knee sort of up. And he motions you down and beckons towards the cushions to sit and make yourself comfortable.
He very awkwardly like goes to sit down on the cushions, like shifts a couple times trying to figure out like, but then eventually will settle.
From what I remember, I didn't really envy your position, but at least you were in a house that is still doing well today, House Lucca. I mean, what little I was left with, I'm glad I was able to turn it into something that makes me happy and keeps me fed and secure. But I'll take it as a compliment when you say that I've made something of myself, but I didn't have anything to begin with.
Well, then it's even more of a compliment, no? Are you the only one left of your family?
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that. As for what you just said about my house Calarix, not sure if it's doing so well. I know Jelania is trying after I left, but honestly, I hope it falls. I'd love to see it fall. All of them. But I doubt that will happen.
Well, the only nobles that come through here are either ones that are on their way out or ones that are in houses so strong that it feels like they'll never fall down. Weird, the types you get in here sometimes.
Which ones are also falling, you think?
Just minor houses where the regular gambling houses aren't keeping them in good spirits anymore, and they need a little taste of blood to feel that rush.
It's interesting, isn't it, how all of them are trying to climb the ladder, and then you have to wonder towards what? At what cost? What is at the top?
There's some silence as he just pours wine into your cup.
Lowen looks at it, and I think like he looks at it, picks it up, considers a moment, takes a small sip, makes an effort to not pull a face. More at not the wine, just the quality of it. Like, Lowen drinks wine. It's just this one's like, okay.
It's very bad wine, yeah.
Yeah. So they're like, okay, whatever. Then just looks over at Rance and goes, alright, well, that was all I really wanted to say. I guess it's nice to see someone else who's in a similar boat. it's difficult sometimes to try and relate to people knowing that their background is so different. Even though you feel like you can relate to them more, it's kind of a gray space.
I can't say I've had any trouble relating to people on the mainland since moving here, just because my background is a little different. We're all living in the same shit, Lowen. Even though my boots may have been made from a higher quality boot maker, they're still stained with the same refuse that the rest of the city has to tromp through.
You're open about where you're from?
Hell, without the Lucca name, I don't know if this place would have half the legitimacy that it does.
That's a good point. But then again, you are the sole owner of that name. I guess makes it easier, you can do whatever you want. You did a good thing. It's interesting, but in a good way. He just will sip his wine.
Guess I'll take that as a compliment.
It is. Take it. I don't give many of them.
All right.
And I'll Lloyd will just I guess maybe just sort of stay there for an hour or something, chit chat a little bit, talk shit about some nobles, and then ask some questions maybe about the logistics of this place, etc. And eventually leave and go drink a lot of water to rinse out the taste of that wine.
Is Baruch around? The boulder?
No, they have gone back to the fleet.
Okay.
Well, while Rance, the poet of Rotgut, and Lowen are they're talking. Are they in the room? Are they outside?
They're upstairs. So this is all sort of taking above in the apartments above the arena.
Okay, but that means that the ledge with all the statues is free for perusing. I think Cerulean would definitely be going and trying to... Cerulean will be walking around the ledge and with a sense spirit to try to see if she can find any spirits. A petrified person is an object, but maybe there's a spirit that knows something up here or in the arena. So
you have dark vision, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. So we cut to the arena where we see Cerulean Blue walking along the ledge of where all the statues are and the rafters above the arena floor. I think her arms are glowing as she is communing with the spirits, those golden tattoos appearing and just sort of barely lighting up the space in here. There is no one spirit that comes out to you. For, I guess it's a blessing. When Rance said the truth, very few people have died here, and if they did, it was an accident, and not a terribly traumatic one, though. People were in battle and were expecting this. So you're not seeing any dead spirits here, but you're seeing the spirit of Bloodsport.
The apparition or personification of Bloodsport?
Yeah, which I don't know. Okay, Cerulean, tell me, what does this look like?
What a cop-out.
Amazing.
On the dais in the middle of this arena starts pulsing this large... It looks like a seed pod at first. It's sort of a long and oval with these points at the top, and then it starts to open up and unfold, and Cerulean realizes it's 3 very buff spectral arms that sort of untwine from themselves, and they're cracking their fingers and flexing and sort of undulating in the dusk air.
They are undulating, these 3 arms, and I think one of them stretches unbelievably. And I'm gonna ask you to roll religion because you are divine spellcasters. So please make a religion check for me, please.
I'm just gonna hero point that because 3 on the die makes a 14, but Krifu's face is not telling me anything. So.
As it should.
Oh, 19 on the die?
Nice.
Gives me 30.
It literally stretches unbelievably, one of the spectral arms, to a shattered bust of a thin man with some sort of headgear on that looks quite, not ancient, but retro, maybe, vintage. 100 years it'd probably be more than it'd be antique. Despite not feeling the spirit from this bust, you know that this is the bust of Iger Galfin, the last venture captain of the West Crown Pathfinders.
Cerulean smiles to herself and nods to the three arms, this Bloodsport apparition, and looks back at the busted up statue. We found you.
And we cut away from that.
Are they? Oh, is the what's his face? Trax are they staying here?
No, Mantrathor Thrax is not available. He does not sleep here either.
And the other ones that we've seen today, any of them?
Some of them are staying, but none of the finalists.
Who was it who fought against Trax again?
The Necromancer Automaton.
Okay, I'm more thinking if we can find the people who fought against our opponents, kind of be like, oh, is there anything like you noticed, like any weak spots?
Make me a secret diplomacy check to gather information.
In the meantime, Sombra,
Yeah.
I want to run some things past you. Tell me if they work for you or if they don't work for you.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Cast the spell and enlarge.
Damn it.
You gonna do that? Or you gonna?
You can take turns. I imagine Sombra is a little unprepared by having like her head and shoulders touch the ceiling of this place.
Okay. How does it feel? You're gonna feel a little bit sluggish because you're gonna be a bit clumsy, and it might feel weird being slow, but you're gonna do more damage, and you've got longer reach.
I was about to say my arms feel very heavy.
Oh my god.
Does the pros outweigh the cons? Is this something that we could keep in our back pocket?
Let me try.
And Sombra clasps both her hands together, raises them over her head like a club, and swings down onto the ground.
Boom.
Yeah, the ground shakes. Everyone's like already looking over weird because there's this woman who has just grown twice her size in the open concept apartment room up here. Yeah, the ground shakes, and already it's like this building doesn't feel that stable because of all the construction that's been done here. But oh well.
I immediately thought of the Game of Thrones meme, like where he's like, "Is the big woman here?"
I think I can work with this.
Okay. Dispel it.
That was a trip.
Lowen, as you're going around and gathering information in the evening, you find out that Mantrathor Thrax is a quite accomplished wizard and relies on a lot of summoning undead creatures.
Ooh, okay.
Although he does have constructs, animals, and elementals that he's pulled out before. The owlbear, the zombie owlbear, is his favorite. It's sort of his signature. And he will do it twice.
Okay.
Always does it twice. That's his calling card.
Right.
He gets annoyed very easily, especially when his summons don't last as long. And the other thing that you have to watch out for is he has a special ability where he can draw a scroll as a part of the casting action.
Interesting. Okay. I think Lowen will pass on that information to our group, especially because I think they've seen Sombra also do spirit damage or something of the like before. Something that worked against these kind of creatures.
When you're talking about undead creatures, is that unholy?
I guess.
Because, and Sombra sort of reaches back, laying in the hood of her sleeveless duster jacket is a ornate brass helmet with a feathered wing on it.
Oh, hell
This was the Cassian helmet they picked up in the dungeon.
Yes.
Which gives +1 stat bonus to AC and saves against unholy creatures and effects. So I guess I should have this on. She flips the visor down over her eyes and you sort of see it start to glow a bit, and you'd remember that she can laser?
Chicken laser.
Lowering the visor, you send out eye beams that do your choice of 2d6 cold or fire damage.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
the crowd is gonna go wild for that.
You've got your look
Laser
down on me.
eyes.
The opponents have not seen this.
No.
Okay, good.
So,
Amazing.
undead, unholy owlbears. Noted.
And some other things, but it seems like that is his favorite. And I am also thinking, if he's frustrated quickly, perhaps someone who's frustrated doesn't always think clearly. Perhaps we can try and do something with that. Like, Lowen is just thinking. Lowen is not where, like, he says something and then trails off and then starts thinking and doesn't include everyone else in the conversation anymore.
Like what?
See them, like, look at Nico. If he loses concentration, he's a wizard like me. If he is trying to cast things, if he has to focus, if he loses that focus, it could help.
But technically, we cannot directly be influencing that.
No, but he does get annoyed when his summons get destroyed quickly. So if we can find the weakness of those summons and destroy them in rapid speed, or have you destroy them, we aid you with that. And he gets frustrated, he might get sloppy. And that's what we need.
Cerulean joins the conversation, having come back in from outside. Oh, we could, we could, recall some knowledge. Can't we shout things?
Perhaps, yes.
Excellent. I think the, I don't know what to call them. An artist? The poster people need us to sit for our
Oh.
portraits.
Oh, okay.
So, pick your pose, Cerulean says.
Yeah.
And crosses her arms with one wing out. Hip popped. Go on.
Like, Lowen's still thinking, and then, like, this also, like, above table realizes that, because Cerulean said, oh, we can recall knowledge, shout things. Lowen has message. It would be really interesting if we don't shout anything, and Sombra just gets information in her ear during the fight.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Yeah, this guy's like, why? How does she know this?
Instead of saying,
what
like,
is
go
this?
for the knee, and then they're, like, protecting the knee. Or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
I am but a vessel.
No, you are a champion.
Did Sombra say that, or I just?
I
said
just said that.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
Cerulean's like vessel. No.
Oh no.
My feelings. So we have one night to spend before the...
1 day.
1 day.
So we will wake up in the morning, and then you have the whole day, and then Sunday is the day of the Hell Cup.
Then, you know what? If we're going to spend one entire day, Sombra would like to go to the Pleat and have a genuine handshake without the crowd and audience with Baruch and Little Boulder.
Okay.
What are those poster poses?
Yeah, so a goblin has set up here with his markers as he's drawing portraits of you all on these posters. Cerulean's got her arms crossed with the wing out. Lowen's doing, I think, the thinker pose.
I think like at this point that's purely accidental. Like Lowen's doesn't even care. He's just distracted while this goblin gives someone else instructions. He's like already thinking about the fight, and then before they even realizes that's the pose that they've apparently picked. Like they will at one point get out of that and ask, okay, so what do you want me to do? And this goblin's already moved on to Sombra or something.
If Sombra looks down at the sketches made by this goblin, what is the quality of the art here?
I would say you are very impressed at this 5th grade level art.
5th grade? What?
So,
That's like ball hands, no fingers.
hey, no, I think a 5th grader.
I guess I was.
What
better than
age
that,
is
yeah.
that?
Let's say it's like 10 years old.
Oh, okay.
I could draw. Okay,
I was
then,
pretty
never
good
mind.
at 10. I guess Sombra gives a sort of joking smirk smile at the goblin. I was like, hey, I think you have some potential.
Really?
And Sombra jumps up, one arm tucked in, the other extended, one knee tucked in, and one leg kicking out. In full, like, mid-air kick.
Wait, hold it. Ah.
Sombra jumps several times. More than several times. Even Sombra is starting to get winded here.
Nice.
Cerulean's leaning over the shoulder, art director style. Don't forget the motion lines.
Motion lines. Wow, I'm learning so much.
Nico has asked for, he's doing Salt Bay sprinkling, but he's sprinkling onto a small owlbear.
Ooh.
Oh my god, that's great.
It's on a grill. It's like being cooked.
Seasoned.
But Nico's vegetarian.
Well, sometimes he'll make an exception, maybe
Yeah.
when it comes to Bloodsport. I don't know.
Bloodsport!
That's gotta be the name of the episode. I think now.
Sunday.
We're teaching them.
So in the morning, you wake up and make plans for the day. Sombra is thinking about going to the Pleat to talk to Baruch and Haloric. And Sombra, as you're thinking about that and stretching and preparing for the day, I need you to make a will save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
No. Oh.
Oh.
Total 24. Pixel die, shiny light.
You have that feeling again that you had yesterday morning when you were standing outside Obrigan Gate. Something, but it's maybe like a deja vu or like you've forgotten something, and then it fades away.
I think Sombra, wherever she was walking, just stops. She's outside. She looks up directly at the sky as if she's mouthing to the universe, to the heavens. What?
And I think that's where we'll end the episode this week.
Oh, interesting.
dramas.
Nice.
What was that?
Nice.
What was that? What was that? Creeper, what was
What
that?
is it? I do know. I was about to say I don't know. That would be a lie.
That would be a lying liar, and your pants would spontaneously combust.
My seat's getting hot.
Oh, no.
Tumble Through presents Twilight's Edge, a Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play of the Council of Thieves adventure path, converted from Pathfinder 1st Edition by Krifu Bernal, Game Master and Executive Producer. Tumble Through uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's fan content policy, paizo.com/licenses/fan content. Tumble Through is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. If you enjoy our show, make sure to subscribe to us on your favorite podcasting platform so you never miss an episode. Leave us a comment or interact with us by following on Blue Sky and Instagram. Thank you so much for listening.